I have all the powers of Goku, so I could sense everything in my universe, and I could even sense Diana, and I smiled as I thought about the gorgeous Gal Gadot Wonder Woman, and I could see her across the world with my limitless eyes, and I said to myself, soon Diana, we will be married, soon we will be together. And it was then and there that I decided that I would love Diana as a wife if I could. I now knew all martial arts, and I could also easily defeat Superman when the time came, or if it comes, but since I saved my parents I probably won't be fighting Superman. Instead, I've made plans to recruit him for the Justice League in the future. I secretly started studying everything about science and DNA, and I even studied about how to improve the human body and how to use genetic sequence, and I even learned how to mutate human DNA, and I even discovered how to make the human heal incredibly fast naturally, and how to make humans immortal through that natural healing power. If it becomes faster, humans don't age, and that's a fact. And I even found a way to create a genetically modified serum that could give any human the ability to heal incredibly fast. Even if they have lost an arm or leg, they can regenerate and regrow, and there's no limits to this healing potential. So I gave one to my mother and I gave one to my father, and I told them everything about the serum that I created, and they took it immediately, and then I injected myself with it. And I also decided that in the future I will give this to any woman or women I intend to marry. And after I gave my mother the serum, it cured any illness she might have had. That's what my serum does. It makes the human body a billion times stronger, and it heals incredibly fast. It basically genetically mutates a human so much so that they heal faster. They are stronger than gorillas, and they have the skin density of one, and a human can move faster and is incredibly smart, and everything is stronger. After a human takes my super soldier serum, they basically become Wolverine and Captain America on steroids. It's basically immortality, self-healing combined with super soldier serum, and since it genetically modifies a human's DNA without drawbacks or flaws, it basically has no negative effects, which means anyone can take it and there's no negative results. It even cures mental health illness, and it even permanently removes poisons and toxins from the human body, meaning I might not have to kill the Joker after all, but honestly I hate him, so I might just do it anyway since I want to be with Harley Quinn romantically, and I even have a plan for that. I'm going to go talk to her as Batman for many days and see if she develops the same fascination and infatuation with me. So I started visiting Dr. Harleen Francis Quinzel, and because of my brilliant and genius mind, she really fell in love with me, immediately developing the same romantic fascination with me that she did with the Joker. I even told her about my fear of bats, and she even suggested that I used that fear as a weapon against anything bad, and I said maybe you're right, maybe I should. Harley, and I asked, can I call you that? Could I call you Harley Quinn? And she said, yes Bruce, you can call me whatever you like. And I said, you can call me Puddin', please ma'am, call me Puddin'. And she said, okay, I would actually like that, and I smiled big when she agreed to that. And then after a while, about nearly a year, I started making love to her in her office, and then I took her to the same place where the Joker told her to jump into that same vat of acid, and I talked with her for an hour, and she decided to let herself fall for me, and she fell, and as she was falling I dived down under her and I caught her while we were both sitting in the vat. I held her, and then I started laughing because of what the acid was doing to me, and then I kissed her passionately, and since she looks like Margot Robbie, I loved her completely. When we stepped out of the vat, I transformed back into a human because of my healing abilities, and now she was her beautiful pale color, and I could see the true madness in her eyes and her profound and undying love for me, and I smiled and I said, let me show you something darling, something I never showed any human. And then I teleported high above the city with her in my arms, and I said, you see Harley Quinn, one have never been mortal. I possess powers that no one else in this world could ever understand. I am a god amongst men, and you were right, I am special, and I can give you everything you want and more. All you have to do is love me. And she said, I thought we did that already. And I said, yes we did, but I want you to love me always and live for me. I want you to be the clown girl of my dreams, Harley Quinn. And she said, I will do anything for you that you want. And I said, I want you to do good with me, to be my ally and lover, and very soon my wife, and I can give you children as well if you desire that in the future. Harley Quinn, one can give you everything.